Okay, let's solve first the equation. We have 1 over 12 to power x minus 2 is equal 3 to power 2x times 4 to power 2x. Okay, first of all, I am representing 12 to power negative 1 to power x minus 2. And because we have same exponents, 2x and 2x, I'm going to multiply their bases. It's going to be 12 to power 2x. Now let's raise 12 to power negative 1 to power x minus 2, which is going to be 12 to power 2 minus x, right? It's equal 12 to power 2x. Okay, we brought to the level where bases are the same. When bases are the same, we can drop the bases and have exponents the same. 2 minus x is equal to x, and x is equal 2/3 from here. Okay. Next, we have here conditions for the equation. We need to find all values of parameter p where the equation 4 to power x minus p plus 2 times 2 to power x plus 4p and minus 8 will have only one solution. So one more time, we need to find all parameters, all values of parameter p where the following equation has only one solution. Okay, so what pattern do I see here? 4 to power x, 2 to power x. So accordingly, I'm going to do a substitution, which is going to be 2 to power x is equal y, where y has to be greater than 0. Now let's rewrite the equation in the following form. So we are going to get y squared minus p plus 2 times y plus 4p minus 8 is equal 0. Okay, so what do we have here? Y squared and then y, and then this piece is going to be available term, which is x squared plus 2x and plus 6. We have plus c. We have here quadratic equation, right? So where a, let's write down, a is equal 1, b is equal negative p plus 2, and c is equal 4p minus 8. Okay? All right. So it's y12, it's going to be equal p plus 2, because we have negative b, right? It was negative, now it will become positive, plus minus square root p plus 2 squared, because we need b squared, right? And minus 4 times a times c. Yes? And we divide it by 2a, 2 times 1. All right. From here, we are getting p plus 2 plus minus p squared plus 4p plus 4, perfect square, right? P plus 2 squared, and minus, combining, distributing and opening parentheses, 16p and plus 32 divided by 2. And from here we are getting p plus 2 plus minus p squared minus 12p plus 36. Yes, we are combining like terms, this with this, and this one with this one, right? And here we divide by 2, and the result is going to be p plus 2 and plus minus p minus 6 over 2. Okay, so from here, what do we get? y1 is equal p plus 2 minus p plus 6, right? We do subtraction first, divided by 2, and p is gone, and 2 plus 6 is 8, divided by 2, it's going to be 4, and y2 is equal p plus 2 plus p minus 6 over 2, and we get equal to p minus 4 over 2, and the result is p minus 2. Okay, so from here, since we replaced 2 to power x is equal y, so I'm bringing back 2 to power x is equal 4, and 2 to power x is equal p minus 2, right? Okay, so here 2 to power x I am representing as a 2 to power 2. Since base is the same, hence x is equal 2. Okay, since x is equal 2, there is nothing we can change here and do. So to make sure, because our condition of our problem was find the parameters of p at which the equation has only one solution. So this solution we have already, x is equal to. So we need to, in this case, we need to make sure that 2 to power x equal p minus 2 does not have solution. So we end up only with one solution. Okay, because we substituted 2 to power x is equal y, right? And y has to be greater than 0. Then we have to make sure, if we put condition that the p minus 2 is less than 0, then in that case it won't satisfy to condition of substitution. Therefore, there will be no solution, right? In this case, we are going to write down that in a case if p minus 2 does not, less equals 0, then p is less equal to. Okay, so at the value of parameter p is less equal to, this equation will have only one solution, and that solution is going to be x is equal to. All right, so answer here gonna be at p less equal to, there is only one solution, and that is x is equal to. Next one, let's solve it. 3 to power x. Hold on, is this number 2 or number 3? Number 3, okay. So number 3. So 3 to power x is equal 9 times 3 to power square root of x. Okay, so let's do simplification, bring to the same base so we can multiply. 3 to power x is equal 3 squared times 3 to power square root of x. And this is equal 3 to power x is equal 3 to power 2 plus square root of x, right? Because when base is the same, when you multiply, you add exponent. And since base is the same, I can drop the base and write down x is equal 2 plus square root of x. And if I move everything on one side, it will be x, let me put this way, x minus square root of x minus 2 is equal 0. Okay, so to solve this equation, we will substitute square root of x is equal y, and y has to be greater or equal 0. And from here, we are going to have y squared minus y minus 2 equals 0. And y one, 2 is equal 1 plus minus 1 plus 8 over 2, and that is equal 1 plus minus 3 over 2. So from here, y1 is equal 1 minus 3 over 2, and it's equal negative 1. And y2 is equal 1 plus 3 over 2, it's equal 2. So because we have condition that y has to be greater or equal 0, and that condition coming from the fact that the number under square root cannot be negative. So therefore, this negative 1 is falling out, right? And we can have only square root of x is equal 2, and from here, when we raise to power 2, our solution is going to be x is equal 4. And this is going to be our answer. Okay, next problem. Number 4, we have 25 to power x squared minus 4x minus 3 is equal 0.2 to power x plus 2. Okay, so 0.2 I'm going to represent as a 1 over 5, right? Because it's 0.2 is 2 over 10, which is 1 over 5. And I'm going to rewrite equation as 5 to power 2 to power x squared minus 4x minus 3. And this is equal 1/5 to power x plus 2. Okay, so 5 to power 2x squared minus 8x minus 6 is equal 5 to power negative 1 to power x plus 2. So 5 to power 2x squared minus 8x minus 6 is equal 5 to power negative x minus 2. All right, so since we got the same base, we can drop the base and we will have 2x squared minus 8x minus 6 is equal negative x minus 2. And from here, 2x squared minus 7x minus 4, right? We combined like terms. Okay, and this is going to be equal 0. And x1, 2 is equal 7 plus minus 49 plus 32 divided by 4. This is the formula for discriminant, remember? x1, 2 for ax squared plus bx plus c is equal 0. x1, 2 is equal negative b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay? So this is equal 7 plus minus 9 over 4. And we are getting x1 is equal negative 1/2 and x2 is equal 4. And those are going to be our answer. X1 is equal negative 1/2, x2 is equal 4. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it, you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Okie dokie.